The story begins at a cottage in the woods. Sean and Morgan have arrived earlier than their buddies for a Juneteenth weekend party. They uncover a board game called the Blackening after traveling around the place, which depicts a racist caricature of black stereotypes. A voice instructs the pair to play by asking which horror film did not have black people die. Sean misidentifies Omar Epps and Jada Pinkett Smith as the first to die in Scream 2. The light goes out and an arrow lands in Sean's neck. Morgan makes a break for it but is apprehended by an unidentified individual. Lisa, Allison, and Dwayne arrive to the cabin the next day for the weekend. Dwayne is annoyed because Lisa's ex-boyfriend, Nnamdi, is arriving with the other buddy, King, because Nnamdi cheated on Lisa and Dwayne had to assist her in getting back on her feet. Meanwhile, another friend, Shanika, is on her way to the gathering when she bumps across an old schoolmate named Clifton, who is reportedly coming to the cabin as well, despite the fact that no one remembers inviting him. Shanika is then disturbed by the petrol station employee who stands menacingly near her. When the friends arrive at the cottage, Ranger White refuses to let them in without paperwork and identity since he knows the usual owners. After everything has been decided, the pals begin to prepare for the celebration. Nnamdi makes fun of King for marrying a white lady before covertly hooking up to Lisa. When it becomes dark, the buddies start drinking and playing games. They are all puzzled by Clifton's presence because none of them have ever been close to him. The light goes out again while the games continue. When the pals are looking for a power box, they come upon the Blackening, which has game pieces that correspond to their characteristics. The voice talks to them again, revealing that Morgan is still alive but in prison. The speaker forces the pals to play the game in order to save Morgan, and he begins by asking black culture trivia questions. However, the friends fail to respond to all of the black actors that appeared on Friends, and Morgan is attacked but manages to flee. Unfortunately, she has been apprehended. The bodies are locked in a room where the killer forces them to keep playing the Blackening. They are told to sacrifice one of their own based on who they consider to be the blackest. Each of them has their own defense, such as Dwayne being gay, or debates about who is the most black, such as Shanika using the N-word, the most of Allison being half black despite everyone continually pointing up are half white. Everyone eventually chooses Clifton after he admits to voting for Trump twice. The murderer shoots Clifton in the chest with an arrow outdoors. When the bodies are free, they attempt to locate Morgan and seek assistance. Despite knowing better, they accept to Allison's suggestions that they separate up. She leaves with King and Shanika, while Dwayne must accompany Lisa and Nnamdi. The last three encounter Ranger White.
Let me help you. You have to trust me.
Who is eager to assist them until the murderer shoots him in the neck with an arrow. Allison, King, and Shanika confronts the killer and battle him before overpowering and killing him. When they uncover him, they discover that he is the scary Clark Shanika observed at the petrol station. Lisa, Nnamdi, and Dwayne then come up a second assassin before Lisa slashes his brains out. They search his pocket and discover that he is the twin brother of the other killer, and they surmise that they were recruited to be there. The companions enter another room and discover Clifton's body, only for him to awaken and reveal himself as the mastermind of the day's event. Clifton's justification for everything was that the group continually questioned his degree of blackness, and after a particularly embarrassing occasion, he drank extensively and ended up murdering a woman on the road, earning him 4 years in prison. He organizes everything for vengeance.
I'm going to dispose of your bodies the same way I did Morgan and Sean's, in the well.
And prepares to kill the others before throwing them into a well where Sean and Morgan's body were thrown. Before pushing him down the well to his death, his comrades fight back. When daylight comes, the buddies contact the cops. The companions are doused with the hose as they arrive.